So hey guys, day 3 of the Finnish National Championships for 2024 has just finished, literally like half an hour ago. So today I'm joined by Odin.
Hello.
And Hekki.
Yeah, hello guys.
So yeah, how do you guys feel Cascades kind of went for your teams today? So Odin, do you want to start?
I'll start us off on a less bright note. First round of Cascades, we were placed as 5th. I play for the team Finnish Nationals. I don't know how to pronounce
that was
it.
really good. Really good.
That's how I've been saying it.
Yeah. So we were placed at 5th after the first Cascades. We played very well, I think. And then in the second Cascades, we won a single game, got 3rd in almost the rest of them, and we got 2 seconds. So it was not a good day for us today. But we learned a lot, so hopefully... And actually, for me personally, I prefer starting off low in the Ascension bracket because you get to play a lot more.
Yeah, well, provided you win.
Every other European tournament, we've been like 9th or 10th, and then we climbed up to like 6th or 7th, so I'm hoping for that again tomorrow.
Yeah, very nice. Yourself?
Yeah, for me, it has been kind of as expected, as braggadocious as that sounds. Like, I knew we would do good in the arena, and we have been kind of dominating, you could say.
Yes, we have, for sure.
I think this is our second time playing as our full team without any like replacements. So I think we have improved greatly on the mistakes we made in Sweden, especially, and in Germany when I wasn't playing, but I was very much like inside. Yeah. So I'm super happy, of course. Like, I couldn't be happier really about how our team gameplay has been.
Yeah. So you're also playing on a mixed team like myself. How have you felt? Like, when was the first time you really met your teammates, and how did that all go? Like,
so actually in Sweden this year, I played with Big Boss, Skitchy, and Avo. So I played with 3 of them before. I haven't played with Plog, and I haven't played with Noob. But Plog's a very, very good player. Apparently he's one of like the legends of the Finnish laser tag. They released a graphic of like who's playing in the tournament, and Plog had like the 2nd most amount of gold medals.
I believe it's 3 main event victories for Finnish.
So he's been leading our team. He's been pretty good about it. So we're just all trying to figure out our best roles and how to play together. And I wish we had figured it out yet, but we're still working on it.
Yeah, and how's the communication been? Because like I'm playing on a team with 4 other Finns, so a lot of the communication's in Finnish. Have you guys been in English?
That's a great question. So actually, all of our door calls and other things like that are made in Swedish.
Okay.
So I learned a lot of Finnish over the European tournaments that I've played, and I was like, I get to use Finnish maybe, and then they're like, nope, we're using Swedish, and I'm like, okay, now I gotta relearn all the door calls. But I got it down. I don't have the pronunciation of the right door. It's like Herger or something. I don't know.
Bad at Swedish. Like,
but I can't pronounce it very well, but they understand. But anyways, back to the question. So Noob has been our strong defender that we've played with, and he's just screaming out all the door calls for us, and it's been great. When I'm in the base and he's outside, I know where everyone's at all times. It's great. And then normally I'm playing offense with Big Boss, and then Plog is kind of that middle the field, getting field points and stuff. And that's been working pretty well for us, I'd say. Big Boss gets, if we're ever on like green or blue, we usually get into red pretty fast and can get to first base. So that's been working pretty well for us. And Noob's been holding down our defense pretty well. So
nice. Yeah. And any secrets from your team structure you'd like to leak before the finals day?
It depends on when this video is gonna get released, but
just probably after finals. But
just kidding. But like, I think we are all like very versatile players in our team, and we have been we did it the right way this time. I think that where we tested out a lot of like different roles for everyone. And now we are like pretty certain on how we should play the end games. Like, not giving any specifics though.
Of course.
Yeah, I've noticed different players not in different spots.
Had
them.
We have been testing it out even in Cascades and stuff, and like ironing stuff out where we are. I'll just say we'll feel very comfortable right now about every player in our team.
Yeah, and it's good to have all those kind of like versatile players.
Oh yeah.
You know, when someone on your team says like, yeah, I'm a big defender, I always defend, and then it ends up being like one of those chaotic games. And you need them to go get their bases.
I think that's one of the big mistakes we made in Sweden, where we kind of just went with, well, what do you want to play? Like that's the way to go about it, but then we didn't really discuss it much further than that. Or iron it out actually. Like for myself, especially, I felt like I ended up in a place where I didn't feel very comfortable, but I kind of took the back seat just in order for like
your teammates.
Kind of. Sounds super martyric, but it is what it is. And this tournament we have been like super smart about it, I would say.
Yep.
I feel happy.
That's what you want to be doing.
Yeah, exactly.
And back to what you said earlier, though, it must feel really good to be on a team where you can trust every one of your teammates.
It feels really good, like, but it's trust that has been built like for a long time now.
And I mentioned this while we were talking before we recorded the video, but in all of Europe, for you that guys don't know, is like most of the main teams have been playing together. There's not really any space for one person to join a team. You know, it's all the teams are always together every tournament. And
very true.
That makes the competition here really high.
Yeah, super
it's really
tight.
good.
And I feel like overall the competition in Europe right now is like tight as it has ever been. Like there's 5 super good teams.
Like it feels like going into the comp, I kind of like going into an Australian comp. Obviously, I'm a lot more familiar, but I was able to kind of like break down. You know, okay, there's kind of like this group, then this group, then this group, then this group. Coming into this Finnish comp, it feels like every team. Obviously, there's still like kind of a midfield and a top tier and stuff. But like within those tiers, it's not like you can say, like in Australia, you can say, oh yeah, Vikings are going to win this game. But here, it's like, if it's the top 3 teams playing, any team can win. It's like so tight.
Oh yeah, and I think the middle tier, or the so-called middle tier, I wouldn't even call it middle tier after this tournament.
Yeah.
I think there's now like maybe 5 possible finalists going into the final stage tomorrow.
Taistelu Jasko especially.
Yeah, they have been
like
super
so
good. Like they have always been solid players, but they have surprised me so much.
Yeah. Like I don't think anyone expected them to be doing this.
No way. Like
I think this arena helps with that too. I've noticed that like this arena is like volatile. Like you don't know who anyone can win because of just how chaotic this arena is.
Oh yeah. But that's also where in like the high tier games, the teamwork shines through.
Yeah.
Like you have to have tight communication and good like chemistry with your teammates, know where they are, what we are doing next to work it. So I really like it.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And it's kind of like weird for me coming from, you know, playing ZLTFC every year where I train with my team for like a whole year and then I come here and it's like, okay, hi guys, let's
Never
play
seen
tomorrow.
those people before.
Yeah, exactly. So, but it's been really good. It's like a great experience to like try and adapt to fit other people's roles that you've never like played with. So
Quick question for you. You may have already answered this in one of your previous videos, but how do you feel about the rest of the world's format versus the
like the one shot per second stunts?
Yeah.
I've said this a few times. I'm absolutely loving it. I think it's just a much more like kind of skilled format than the 2 shots per second. Like there's pros and cons to both. Like both are good in their own way, but in this format it rewards teamwork and like communication a lot more. And in the 2 shots per second format, it kind of like you can make hero plays. You can go take a base against 4 defenders by yourself. Whereas here, if you try to do that, you're going to get shot like straight away. Yeah. So it's there's pros and cons, but I'm liking this format a lot more, and I'm wishing we played more around Australia. Yeah.
So you heard it, guys. You need to come to Europe more.
You might get to play some though if you're preparing for Worlds, because this is basically the Worlds format.
So
it very much is.
So from my state, we've got a couple of players preparing for Worlds. I don't know if we'll do any Worlds training, but I'm hoping we do after this one. Yeah. But so have you guys got any kind of like final thoughts before finals day?
Well, I said it to my team as I said goodbye to them that there's only one more thing left to do.
Yep, that's fair enough. And what would your goal is obviously to win.
Yeah, very much so.
What would your goal to be for tomorrow?
So I want to get back to where we were in Cascades 1, and honestly, I feel like we can do that.
Oh, for sure,
absolutely.
So this is surprising to me, but like some teams really struggled that I thought were like for example, Team Destroyer. Sorry to throw them under the bus. In Cascades 1 and round robin, they were like struggling a lot. They were like 8th or 9th.
I think Cascade 1 they won 6 games.
They did.
Yeah, they jumped up the second.
They jumped up the second.
Cascade.
Yeah, sorry, it was round robin that they got played really
round robin.
And then in Cascades 1, they climbed.
Because first game of the comp, my team was versing Mega Friends and
Team
Destroyer.
It was the very first game.
Yeah, the very first game of the comp, and we were like, oh my god, we're gonna get destroyed. And then we came in and we managed to beat Team Destroyer. So it was like a huge morale boost for us, but at the same time, I can imagine it was a kick in the guts for Team Destroyer.
And then we had I think it was in round robin, we had Mega Friends and Team Destroyer. Or no, it was Legacy. It was Legacy.
Oh yeah, it was Legacy.
And it was 42,000 for you guys. We had 40,000. And Legacy had like 36 or something. And it felt it made our morale go up. And that's when I realized like we could do very well.
Absolutely.
And I'm hoping at least to get 5th tomorrow. That's my goal.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no, personally, I'm like just looking to get back into the top 10. Like, we had a really rough Cascades in general, so hopefully we can push up the ladder. I'm really liking the finals format. I like that elimination games are 2-game series rather than just 1 game.
Yeah.
That's something we don't have in Australia, but also with the number of teams we have, it's like a bit more difficult.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to being able to like just try and push up on Ascension. But yeah. Awesome. Thanks very much for joining me, guys.
Thanks for hosting us.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. And good luck for tomorrow.
Thank you.
You as well.
Likewise.
Cheers.
Cheers.